Excellent wretch. Perdition catch my soul, but I do love thee. And when I love thee not, chaos has come again.
My loving lord,
What dost thou say, Iago?
did Michael Cassio, when you wooed my lady, know of your love?
He did, from first to last. Why dost thou ask?
But for the satisfaction of my thought, no further harm.
Well, why of thy thought, Iago?
I did not think you'd been acquainted with her.
Oh, yes. And went between us very oft.
Indeed?
Indeed, aye, indeed. The sense thou ought in that? Is he not honest?
Honest, my lord?
Honest, aye. Honest.
Out for it I know.
What dost thou think?
Think, my lord.
Think, my lord? By heaven, thou echoest me as if there was some monster in thy thought too hideous to be shown. Thou dost mean something. I heard thee say even now thou likest not that when Cassio left my wife. What didst not like? And when I told thee he was of my counsel in my whole course of wooing, thou criedst, Indeed? And didst contract and purse thy brow together, as if thou then hadst shut up in thy brain some horrible conceit. If thou dost love me, show me thy thought.
For Michael Cassio, I dare be sworn I think that he is honest.
I think so too.
Men should be what they seem, or if they be not, what they might seem none.
Certain. Men should be what they seem.
Why then I think Cassio's an honest man.
Nay, yet there's more in this. I prithee, speak to me as to thy thinkings, as thou dost ruminate, and give thy worst of thoughts the worst of words.
I pray you, Lord, pardon me, though I am bound to every act of duty, I am not bound to that all slaves are free to. Utter my thoughts, why say they are vile and false? As where's that palace whereinto foul things sometimes intrude not? Who has a breast so pure, but some uncleanly apprehensions keep leets and law days, and in session sit with meditations lawful?
Thou dost conspire against thy friend, Iago, if thou but think'st him wronged, and mak'st his ear a stranger to thy thoughts.
I do beseech you, though I perchance am vicious in my guess. As I confess, it is my nature's plague to spy into abuses, and oft my jealousy shapes faults that are not. That your wisdom out of one that so imperfectly conceits would take no notice, nor build yourself a trouble out of his scattering and unsure observance. It were not for your quiet, nor your good, nor my manhood, honor, or dignity to let you know my thoughts.
Zounds, what dost thou mean?
Good name in man and woman, dear my lord, is the immediate jewel of their souls. Who steals my purse steals trash. 'Tis something nothing. 'Twas mine, 'tis his. Will be slave to thousands. But he that filches from me my good name robs me of that which not enriches him, but makes me poor indeed.
By heaven, I'll know thy thoughts.
You cannot wear my heart in your hand, nor shall not whilst 'tis in my custody.
Ha!
Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on. That cuckold lives in bliss, who certain of his fate loves not his wronger. But oh, what damned minutes tells he over who dotes yet doubts, suspects it, strongly loves.
Oh, misery.
Poor and content is rich, and rich enough. But rich as fineless is as poor as winter to him that ever fears he shall be poor. Good God, the souls of all my tries to defend from jealousy.
Why? Why is this? Think'st thou I'll make a life of jealousy? To follow still the changes of the moon with fresh suspicion? No. To be once in doubt is once to be resolved. Exchange me for a goat, when I shall turn the business of my soul to such extravagant and blown surmises matching thy inference. 'Tis not to make me jealous to say my wife is fair, feeds well, loves company, is free of speech, sings, plays, and dances. Well, my virtuous these are more virtuous. Nor from mine own weak merits will I draw the smallest fear or doubt of her revolt. For she had eyes, and chose me. No, Iago, I'll see before I doubt. When I doubt, prove. And on the proof, there is no more but this, away at once with love or jealousy.
I am glad on this. And now shall have reason to show the love and duty I bear you, with franker spirit. Therefore, as I am bound, receive it from me. I speak not yet of proof. Look to your wife. Observe her well with Cassio. Wear your eyes thus, neither jealous nor secure. I would not have one of your free and open nature out of self-bounty be abused. Look to it. I know our country disposition well. In Venice they do let God see the pranks they dare not show their husbands.
Dost thou say so?
She did deceive her father marrying you. When she seemed to shake and fear your looks, she loved them most.
And so she did.
Well, go to then. She that so young could give out such a seeming, to seal her father's eyes up close as oak. He thought it was witchcraft. But I am much to blame. I humbly do beseech you of your pardon for too much loving you.
I am bound to thee forever.
I see this hath a little dashed your spirit.
Not a jot, not a jot.
Faith, I fear it has. I hope you will consider what is spoke comes from my love. But I do see you're moved. I'm to pray you not to strain my speech to any further reach than to suspicion.
I will not.
Should you do so, my lord, my speech should reach its vile success as my thoughts aim not at. Cassio's my worthy friend. My lord, I see you're moved.
No! Not much moved. I do not think but Desdemona's honest.
Long live she so. Long live you to think so.
And yet, how nature erring from itself.
Aye, there's the point. As, to be bold with you, not to affect many matches of her own clime, complexion, and degree, whereto we see in all things nature tends. Foe, one can smell in such a will most rank, foul disproportion, thoughts unnatural. Pardon, I do not in position distinctly speak of her, though I may fear her will. May fall to match you with her country forms, and happily repent.
Farewell. Farewell. If more thou dost perceive, let me know more. Set on thy wife to observe. Leave me, Iago.
Humbly do I take my leave, my lord.
Why did I marry? This honest creature doubtless sees and knows more, much more, than he unfolds.
My lord, I would I might entreat you to scan this thing no further. Leave it to time. Although 'tis fit that Cassio holds up his position because he fills it up with great ability. Yet, if it please you, hold him off a while. You may by that perceive him and his means. And note if your lady strain his entertainment with any vehement importunity, much will be seen in that. In the meantime, let me be considered too busy in my fears. As worthy cause I have to fear I am. And hold her free. I do beseech your honor.
Fear not my government.
I once more take my leave.
This fellow's of exceeding honesty, and knows all qualities with a learned spirit of human dealings. If I do prove her haggard, though that her jesses were my dear heartstrings, I'd whistle her off and let her down the wind to prey at fortune. Happily, for I'm black, and have not those soft parts of conversation that chamberers have. Or for I am declined into the vale of years. Yet that's not much. She's gone. I am abused, and my relief must be to loathe her. Oh, curse of marriage, that we can call these delicate creatures ours and not their appetites. I had rather be a toad and live upon the vapor of a dungeon than keep a corner in the thing I love for others' uses. Yet 'tis the plague of great ones. Prerogatives are they less than the base. 'Tis destiny unshunnable like death. Even then, this forked plague is fated to us when we do quicken. Look where she comes. If she be false, oh, then heaven mocks itself. I'll not believe it.